What's up, duelists? What's up, duelists? RBET3 top 8 hype top 8. What's up, duelists? Good morning. Welcome in. We are about to get underway soon. Ideally, we are missing 2 of the players, though, which is an issue. It's kind of an issue. So, minor issue. How am I? Exhausted, dude. It is so early on a Sunday. We've got a really hyped top 8 for y'all. Really hyped top 8 for y'all. We've got Neospatian, 4 Blackwings, Frogs, Diva Hero, and... oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the last deck. And... I'm forgetting it. There's one other deck. Oh my gosh, I wrote it down somewhere. Hold up. I'm figuring it out, folks. I'm figuring it out. Oh, Dragon Turbo. Yeah, of course. Dragon Turbo. Ghost Rider, who is not here. Where's Ghost Rider? Wait, Ghost Rider isn't here. That's sad. Damn. If you were here for Dragons, I'm sorry. The first match we are watching is Barcode versus Chai Tea. Who is... their names are like spelled weird. That's how I was like, is he getting a game loss? Well, yeah. Yeah, if he doesn't show up, yeah, he's gonna get a game loss. Oh, he's here. He's here. Let's fucking go. Okay, he made it. He's only 5 minutes late, whatever. Okay. Wow. Oh, that was a little bit. Whew. I was like, oh man, are we gonna have to fucking give someone a game loss, early morning game loss? That sucks. I don't want to do that, but turns out we don't have to do that. So hell yeah. So we've got Diego, a true hero, Ghost Rider, Yondaime, Kapachi, Barcode, Chai Tea, and last but definitely not least in top 8. Who the fuck did I say Ghost Rider already? Duck Tracy. There we go. Yeah. No time. Slow play is enforced. So since it is top 8, there's no time. But slow play is enforced. And we are going to be covering whatever the fuck Chai Tea is playing versus Neospatians. Good morning, everybody. What's up, duelists? Welcome in. I'm literally just waking up off like fucking 3 hours of sleep. But smash like. We're all here for some top 8 action. It's going to be really hype. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I'm so fucking excited. So we've got Barcode versus Chai Tea. This is hype. So for the top 8 breakdown, like I just mentioned, we got Dragon Turbo, we got Neospatian, we got 4 Blackwings, we got Diva Hero, and we got Frogs. So we're covering Neospatian versus, I think, Blackwings. Dylan says, imagine Keegan getting a full night's rest. Imagine having a tournament that starts at like 3 p.m. That would be godly. That would be so based. So Barcode loses a rock, paper, scissors. You got Rhoda. Okay, oh no, wait. I think he's on Diva Hero. So it's Diva Hero versus Neospatian. Exciting stuff. I know. Exciting. Thrilling stuff. I think Diva Hero is favored. Why? Because Neospatian's not really a real deck. That being said, it's kind of a slow start from Chai Tea here. He could have an OTK hand. That'd be scary. But Barcode, he's going to have a bit of a slow start, so. Yeah, just early morning. Both these guys haven't had their caffeine yet. There's a tea set. There's a Stratos, no back row. They're like, whatever. We're here for a good time and a long time, We're about it. Who you guys got? Hold up. Who you got? Chai Tea, Diva Hero, or Barcode, Neospatian? Who you got? For the first round of top 8, RBET3. What's up, duelists? This is hype. This is actually really exciting. This is a cool matchup. Okay, there's the Deep Sea Diva. That's big. Big if true. Barcode thonking on the Deep Sea Diva here. Big thonk moment. I mean, he's going to get kind of owned if Bionic hits play. It looks like that's what's going to happen. Barcode kind of has to use his back row thing now. If he's got a back row thing, he's got to use it now. Because if Bionic hits play, it's Jover, dude. Ooh. Yeah, it's Jover. This is a really good card. Not negating priority. No. Wow, that's terrifying. Oh, wow. Torrential, okay. Smart play from Chai Tea not playing into Torrential. I would have for sure played into it. Thinking it was like bottomless or something. But him thinking on the Diva Summon, I guess it makes sense that it's Torrential. Unless there's like another back row right there. Okay, shit. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. What's up, duelists? I had to wake myself up. Everyone excited? Who's excited? I've got some really exciting announcements to make after the first round of top 8. Before top 4, I've got some really exciting announcements to make. I hope you guys are ready for exciting announcements to make. I'm excited for exciting announcements to make. Good stream. Yesterday was fire. Yesterday was long, but it was fire. Armageddon Knight searched. Okay. That's a pretty good outcome for Barcode. I'd say you're pretty happy with that. You got the Bionic in the grave. Yeah, sure, there's hella waters, but the Bionic hits the grave, so they can't go for that play later. And then, on top of that, you got Mali still in hand. You got an Armageddon Knight, which can search basically any Neospatian. So Armageddon Knight is like Stratos for Neospatians. Because the way he works in this deck is you send Cross Porter with his effect. And the Cross Porter says when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Neospatian monster from your deck to your hand. So, because this guy was sent to the graveyard, he can search for Gremel. Either that or he can search for one of the other guys. If he needs like a light or something, he can search for the Glow Moss. But he's going to grab Gremel, which makes sense because Gremel is really usually good versus these types of synchro decks. Okay. It looks like we have a pretty split poll. I'm excited to see how this match turns out. It could go either way, honestly. Skotos asks, if he had pitched targeting the Sangan and the TT would have been activated, would Sangan have gone back to the hand? So in Yu-Gi-Oh! Chains resolve backwards. So if you summon a monster and you're like, okay, priority activate, you discard a card and you target Sangan, Brionac would be Chainlink 1 and Torrential would be Chainlink 2. So since Chainlinks resolve backwards, Torrential resolves, and then Brionac resolves without target or without effect because the target was destroyed by Torrential. I hope that clears things up if you are confused. Here comes Spine Gilman attacking over the Armageddon Knight. So that tiny baby little fetus +1 that Barcode had is now gone, stripped from him via battle. But, you know, he got access to his dudes, and his opponent has a Gilman, so he's got to be pretty happy with that. Viewing the graveyard, we got 3 darks, ladies and gentlemen. We got 3 darks, we got a cross border in the grave. Everything's looking pretty good for Barcode. He's got the Grand Mizzy Mole, dude. What is this set monster? What is this deck set? I'm so curious. He's probably going to bounce this. Little Gilly boy. Oh, fuck. That's a Mirror Force. Yeah, that's going to kill Grandmole. That's a big move, though, because Grandmole is kind of like a key card for this matchup, and now it's just straight up gone. It's Jover. It's over. It's done. It's already 7 p.m. in Germany. That's also early morning. Oh my god, he's playing the Greffer technology. Greffer's so good in this deck. Holy shit. It's just another way to get Mally out of your hand. I'm surprised he didn't pitch Mally to special, but maybe he just wants to send Plague because he has double Mally. That makes sense. If we see the Plague activation here, that would make even more sense. No. Interesting. Just Gilly Boy attacking. Okay, cross-border hitting the grave. Gonna be able to search for a Neospatian lad. He's gonna grab the Air Hummingbird. An exciting card. I tweeted about that card yesterday. Cool card. Unique effect. He's gonna set some back row. Clearly bluffs to play around the Air Hummingbird Kappa. GM, everybody. Welcome into top 8. If you're just joining us, go ahead and like the stream. And if you're excited for today, let me know in the chat what deck you're excited to see win this. We got a lot of really powerful players in top 8. Couple repeat top 8s. We've got a True Hero as well as Yondaime, both repeat top 8s. So some powerful duelists. We've got a Blind Space Typhoon. Always dangerous into the deck. That definitely plays Wind Blast, but he's able to snipe a Solemn Judgment, so absolutely goated with the sauce. I never doubted him for a second. Vibes, immaculate. Cyber Dragon main deck. Very interesting decisions here. Interesting decisions definitely being made by this Cyber Dragon. A good meta call, I think. There are a lot of people still playing Hero Beat. Not as many people, I think, as DDV, because DDV, Hero Beat was the #1 most played deck, and 0 copies got top 8. And this week, I don't have the exact stats for you yet, but a good amount of people were playing Hero Beat, and again, 0 Hero Beat in top 8. So back-to-back tournaments, no Hero Beat in top 8, despite a large performance. The deck kind of coming up short, kind of falling behind where a lot of people expected it to be, myself included. I actually think like Beat is a solid deck, but as it stands, it's not cutting it. This is going to be a solid gain 1500 moment for Barcode, which is going to undo a little bit of the damage, although he does summon this 800 stat point monster, which is a liability. He's also got a machine in play, which is also a liability if Chai T's got machines in his deck. And Chai T also does have this Plague Mally play whenever he's ready to go for it. Here comes Caius. That's big if true. Caius probably going to hunt down the Cyber Dragon. Wow, he's going after the Air Hummingbird. Wonder why. Miles Greenwood says 10K today. We are incredibly close to 10,000 subs. And I'm going to do something very special for 10,000 subs. But thank you for tuning in, everybody. If you're just tuning in, smash like, subscribe, etc. He's going to attack over the Cyber Dragon. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I would have probably gone after the Cyber Dragon with the Caius effect. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But maybe he's like worried about a spot removal and then his opponent gaining a lot of life. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know why he did. Do you guys have a reason why he didn't target the Cyber Dragon? Could someone explain this to me? Okay, Regeki break. Pitching Glow Moss. Interesting. Yeah, it cuts off potential Dark Simorgh if he's playing it, but Cyber Dragon is Chaos Sorcerer, which he's more likely playing Chaos Sorcerer than Dark Simorgh. So, I don't know. We don't know for sure what his build looks like. Plus, he's also like taking more damage and missing more damage by not hitting the Cyber Dragon. But we don't know. We don't know. He could be not playing Chaos Sorcerer or Dark Simorgh. I think we might have seen him on one of those yesterday. I don't really remember. Interesting moments. Just a set monster and a pass. I'm surprised Chai-T hasn't really done anything with his Malleus Plague yet, but maybe he's like saving it as a reserve boost. I don't know. Arsene says, did any Gemini make top 8? Not many Gemini were in this tournament. I don't think a lot of people entered with it, which is really surprising because I think the deck is really solid, but I don't think a lot of people entered with it. Chai-T deep in the tank here. Maybe people are saving their Gemini list for Nats. They didn't want to release it yet. Who knows, though? Deep Sea Diva getting summoned. By the way, if you guys want to contribute to the prize pool, it's already a sizable amount. But if you want to contribute, there's a donation link in the description below. Oh, I forgot I was going to update some stuff in the description below as well. I'm going to have to do that after the first round of top 8 here. So, looks like second Diva's getting summoned, but there's no target left in deck. Both the first Divas and the Gilman are gone. Why is there a Hummingbird in Grave? Well, that's not the graveyard, that's the Banished Zone. And it's because this guy's playing Neospatians. Yeah, we going for an 8-star here. Plague not getting used, so that guy's still available. Maybe he left Cyber Dragon because he wanted to have access to Colossal Arm OTK. That makes more sense to me, but if you look at his graveyard, he's got 1, 2, and 3 warriors with the Destiny Hero Malicious. So the Colossal Arm OTK actually doesn't work on Cyber Dragon right now because they would tie at 3,100 apiece. So that's like one of the reasons why I think he would leave Cyber Dragon over Air Hummingbird, but it doesn't work. So I don't know. Maybe a little bit of an undersight, is that, if that's even a word. I've got to update this tourney real quick. Hold up, guys. I gotta make one update to the stream. Edit. Some big stuff happening here. Oh, actually, he's even more than 3,400 or 3,100. He's 3,400 because there's warriors in the other grave as well. One second, guys. I gotta do 1 or 2 things just to make sure the stream is running well, and I will be back on commentary in just 1 second. Sorry for the delays. We're just making sure that is up to date. Welcome in. A lot of people here right now. Not a lot of likes on the stream though. Interesting. Smash like, guys. Smash like. There's about 200 of you here, but only 20 likes on the stream. That don't add up. It don't add up. What's up, duelists? Big thonk moment. So there's 3 warriors on Barcode side and 3 warriors on Chai-T's side. So he's got to deal with a 3,400 Colossal Fighter, which is going to be pretty hard to deal with. Especially when you're at, what is it, 4 darks, so you can't really dark armed. You're going to need some sort of purple card to handle this guy. That's my assessment. Or some Ryko type thing. I'm not really sure. I don't know what he's playing. I literally don't know like what's in his deck. He could be playing a lot of different things. Oh, that's a nasty mind control. I hate this card, by the way. I've said it a million times. I think it's broken. I love that Diva Hero has the potential to play it. He's going to flip summon Dandelion just to check it. Because on Dueling Book, for some reason, it doesn't show you set monsters when you take them. Euros just ended, so you think a bunch of people just switched to stream? Yo, welcome in everybody who's here from Euros. Hope you guys enjoyed that event, and hope you guys are enjoying this one as well. What's up, duelists? Welcome in. We've got OTS Time Wizard 2010, aka Edison format, aka the best format to ever happen, ever. And we got top 8 match for you guys. This is a big Miracle Fusion. This can actually banish the Dandelion. Yeah. And if you were waiting on Elemental Hero Gaia hitting play for your bingo card yesterday, you just got it in our top 8 match. So, big thonk on the summon here. This is absolutely massive. We've got 3,300 Colossal, the Stratos now being banished. We've got a 2,200 Gaia, so that's almost lethal damage. That's a lot of damage. He could also even go further, stack the Plague, make a second Colossal, and have lethal. Oh, Call of the Haunted, never mind. Oh my god. Dude, call on Mole? Like I said, Mole does a lot of heavy lifting in this matchup, so the fact that he got Mirror Forced early kind of sucked. But he's back, baby. He's back. You thought you could bury a Mole in the graveyard? Think again. He dug his way out, bro. He dug his way out. Oh my god, he's swinging. He's swinging. He's swinging for damage. He says, fuck it, I need to get this damage so badly. I need to get this damage. Wow, crazy stuff. Actually crazy stuff. Okay. He's going to think, then take 3,300. Okay. I thought for a second there might be like a Battle Fader or something, but no. No Fader. So, even though he has the Mole to answer the Colossal Fighter now, there are some issues. Number 1, this Call of the Haunted is in play. So, no Gores. And number 2, Graveyard still looks a little bit clunked. A little bit awkward. He does have Lights and Darks. If he does play Chaos Sorcerer, which I'm assuming he does because it's pretty free in this deck, it should be good. It should be good here. We'll see, though. We'll see. This is a cool deck. I actually really like it. I'm excited to try it. What's up, Bluff Knock? How are you doing this morning? Welcome back to the stream. Okay, we just going for Debris Dragon. We're just going for the Black Rose. Or, no, yeah, we're going for Black Rose. Bring out the Glow Moss. Okay. So we've got access to 7-star here. He can make it Ancient Fairy, but that doesn't wall out Colossal Fighter. He's basically just got to go for Black Rose. I mean, Solemn's gone. Black Rose has a secret hidden effect here. So not only is Black Rose going to blow up the board. Oh, dude. He choked. He should have torrentialed on the Debris and Glow Moss. Because now that Call of the Haunted is no longer in play. And Gores is live. What's up, Team BVR? Welcome up. I feel like he choked. He fumbled the bag by not torrentialing there. Because now that Call of the Haunted isn't locking up the Gores. Okay, we got Chaos Sorcerer. And we got Dark Samorg. Holy shit, that's game. It's Jover, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jover. So you can go attack with Sork, attack with Samorg. Or you can go attack with Samorg, main phase 2, banish with Sork. I think it's better to attack with Samorg first. Because it's the same outcome, but you get in more damage. Ghost Rider and Kapachi are 1-1. Sounds about right. Yep, and there's that Gores. So, even though this is the case, you at least get a banish one and you got in more damage. You're bringing some spice in. That's, dude, you got to bring spice in this format. Because if people aren't prepared for you, then it's a lot easier to win. Like, everyone and their mom is prepared for fucking hero beat. That's why I didn't top. You know what I mean? Everyone and their mom is prepared for Black Wings, and that's why 4 of them topped Kappa. Just kidding. I was just playing. Alright, Chaos Sorcerer can banish one of these guys. I prefer banishing the token. And the reason I prefer banishing the token is because the Hero Beat deck, or the Diva Hero deck, definitely plays return. So you don't want to banish the actual monsters if you can avoid it. This is not game, I don't think, unless he has... no, this is game. This is game. This is game. Unless... Oh my gosh, he has 2 miracles. That's all 3 miracles, ladies and gentlemen. What? It's a miracle. It's a miracle. That's going to blow up both monsters. Okay. And we're going to go to game 2. I was going to say, he might have Gores. Turns out he did not have Gores. Damn, triple miracle. That's pretty nasty. That is pretty nasty. That was a crazy game. They both played... Colmanus said he had Plague anyway. Yeah, either way he had game, but he needed... Barcode needed to have Gores to survive. Either way, but he didn't. I think the better play was going for Plague into Gores, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We received another donation, so the prize pool is up a little bit more. Very exciting. I believe it's reaching upwards of $400. Plus, shout out to our sponsor, 11 Inc., for contributing a collector's edition of Tears of the Kingdom to first place as well. Drunk asks which decks are in top 8. We got Neospatian, Diva Hero, Dragon Turbo, Frogs, and 4 Blackwing decks. This tournament had a lot of Blackwings. This tournament had a lot of Blackwings. More than average. More than usual. Second Son, you said, is YouTube your full-time job? No, technically. It's not. It's just a part-time thing I do. I took all of your kids' money yesterday so they didn't eat. SMH. God damn it. God damn it. While we're waiting for sighting, I do want to announce something very special. Sign-ups. Well, let me just preface this. If you guys like these RBETs, they're even more fun in person. I did an IRL one about a month ago, a little under a month ago, a few weeks ago, in Fullerton. And I have 2 more IRL RBETs coming up. I have one in Moreno Valley and one in Orlando. And I am very happy to announce that signups for both of these events... Oh shit, we're getting into the game. Never mind. We'll get into it. We'll get into it after this. Oh, a little bit of a bait. You got jebaited. Hold up. Relax. Chill. Everybody chill. Everybody getting excited. We got gameplay. We got Neospatian gameplay. Relax. Okay. Wait. Pause, champ. We got Lone Set. Barcode's deck not really delivering. I'm pretty impressed at how little it's delivering. But what the fuck? Chai Tea also not delivering. We're just playing draw go in the finals, bro. Second Son says American privilege. Oh, I'm working on a European one for next year. But that's not till next year. It's a lot of work. You guys don't understand. It's a lot of work to throw these things. Okay, that Gilman being drawn again. Second game, second Gilman. That's how the Diva Hero deck works. If you guys aren't prepared to draw Gilman, you're not playing this deck. That's just how it goes. Okay, main phase 2. Do we have anything in main phase 2? What's up, Granada? How are you doing today? Why was the message retracted? Why does it do that? That's so weird. I don't know why it deletes messages randomly like that. Okay, this makes sense why he was not playing anything. Okay, Armageddon boy. Armageddon lad. Leaving the Cyber Dragons in going first is fucking crazy by Barcode, but I guess maybe he needs the lights for his Chaos Sorcerer. I don't fucking know. Searches for that Grand Mole, so he's now got the Grand Mole boy. Attacks over Gilly. And then, do you want to play into Gores? That's the real question here. And I think the answer is no. You don't want to play into it. You don't want to play into Gores till you have the normal summon initiative. Yep. Barcode recognizes that, being a top 8 player. Oh, the typing was wrong. Okay. I thought it auto-deleted it, and I was like, I wonder why it deleted that. OJ Wonder says Barcode's still on Neospatians. Yeah, you can't change your deck list in the middle of a tournament. So he has to play the deck in top 8 that he was playing in the bracket. Yes. That's how tournament work. I've always thought it would be cool to do a tournament where you could change your deck list every round. That's something I'm curious about. Debris Dragon, going to be summoned here, targeting the cross-border. Yes, OJ Wonder, I cover the top 8 deck lists every RBET, and this one will be no different. You will have top 8 deck lists tomorrow morning. Okay, cross-border going to attack for 400, and that's going to run into Mirror Force. Do we have a Solemn Judgment? No. No, we don't. Brutal. I mean, not the most insane Mirror Force, because, like, Armageddon plus, Debris plus, so it's just like a 1-for-1 with Cyber Dragon. But it's still a really good Mirror Force, because you're no longer taking 80 million bajillion damage. Strange play. If he has no other out to Mirror Force, I guess. I don't know. That's going to search the Air Hummingbird. You like the no fixed deck list idea? I know, right? It's kind of interesting that nobody's ever done that before, especially for digital tournaments. Because I feel like in digital tournaments, that's kind of hype. Like, you can constantly just be switching it up every round. And it all comes down to the player. And it's not necessarily like you being locked into anything. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. But maybe for a more casual event, not for RBT, obviously. That's a main phase 2 Dark Simorg. Locking any sort of set monsters or set trap cards or cards that set things coming from Chai T. So he's going to have to summon something, or he's going to lose shit in his hand. Or he's going to have to play spells, I guess. Yeah. That was a good Mirror Force, but he's still at even cards. Like, even though he hit 4 monsters, this guy replaced itself a couple of times, so he's still in a spot where he needs to do something to get ahead. This is an interesting sort of floodgate Dark Simorg. I always felt it was like pretty fair because it's only good against like slow decks. There's Greffor. Priority. Activate. Pitching. Malicious. Interesting. Okay. Big turn, perhaps. Like I said, I really like Greffor in this deck. He just, like, makes your hands happen. You know? Toshiba says, how do you counter Blackwings? Play Fairies. There was not a lot of people playing Fairies in this tournament. Fairies has a really good matchup against Blackwings. That's how you counter it. Either that, or you play one of the decks that the other guys who topped were playing. They did a pretty good job against Blackwings in the earlier rounds as well. Here comes Malicious. Okay. Here comes Plague. So, this is terrifying because he used Malicious first, which means he didn't want to shuffle away that card that gets stacked. Here comes an 8-star. That is not how that works. Okay, we're making Stardust Dragon. There we are, folks. Takumi says, what decks are in top 8? We have Neospatian, Dragon Turbo, 4 Blackwings, Diva Hero, and Frogs. There's the Miracle Fusion. He just got a little ahead of himself. Is there a DD Crow for this water? Maybe. You've have a bad time against Fairy against Blackwings because of DDB. Just draw the out. That's the only way they're ever beating you, right? They have to draw DDB and it has to be live. So, otherwise you win. That's a pretty good matchup. And that's not happening game 1, so... like you have a pretty easy time game 1 versus Blackwings. I think it's like one of the best ways. If you guys want to have better chances against Blackwings, that's probably one of the best chances. Either that or like play like Dragons is decent against Blackwings. Miracle Fusion getting used, and that's resolving. Wow. So Chai T's hand looks like it was pretty fucking good into Dark Samorg, and that's why I said it's like a pretty fair floodgate. Yeah, if you're not playing Blackwings, or if you're not playing Fairies, and you want some tech cards that are good against them, just cut off their normal summon. The deck is entirely normal summon. Entirely normal summons. It's like 22 normal summons. So just side like Trap Hole or Compulsory or Book or whatever. He almost TC'd. That was scary. That was scary. That would have been sad. Okay. That's going to banish Malicious. He needs to banish the guys. They're not banished. The guys need to be... the boys need to be banished here. Hold up. 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 There you go. Barcode catching it. Kevin Quick asks, what's the best way to counter Fossil Dyna? Well, he has 1200 attack. So, normal summon just about any monster in the format. That's what I would do. But if you're having trouble attacking over 1200, there's that Call of the Haunted again. This card's been doing a lot of heavy lifting for Barcode. Bringing back Dark Samorg and immediately shutting off the ability to play further this turn. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. That's super funny because Danny says Book of Moon to out Dyna. That's like the one card that doesn't really out Dyna. Kevin Quick says, well, if they got back row, I lose. No, you don't lose. You take 1200. So, that's not losing. 1200 damage. Dyna is not an OTK. It actually takes them 6 turns to kill you with Dyna. That's... I'm ignoring the chat for the rest of this game. Okay, we got Dark Samorg in play again. Big Bird, dude. Big Bird. I love this card. This is one of the coolest cards to me. And there's that Grand Mole, so he's going to be able to out the whole board here at card advantage. At a lot of card advantage. Wow. And all of a sudden, Barcode is dominating this game. Like, out of nowhere, really. Out of nowhere, if you look at the situation, we saw a Stardust Dragon. We saw a Miracle Fusion. We saw all this stuff happening. But there's Grand Mole. We were talking about Grand Mole yesterday. Probably one of the most underrated cards in the format. Definitely one of the most underrated sideboard cards right now. But in the format in general. Yeah, Mole has been doing work for both players here. Now that Dark Samorg is kind of dead, his hand is kind of full of cards. And Chai T was able to set his back rows. Toshiba says, you hope Neospatians win it all. That'd be cool. He's currently down a game, so I don't know. I don't know about that one. Air Hummingbird. He's back. It's time to gain some life points, folks. This card is legit. Gaining life points is legit underrated effect. OJ asks how much time on the round. It's top 8, so there is no time on the round. We do know what everyone is playing, Sam Scott, yes. There's that return, which I mentioned in the last game, which was the reason behind not wanting to banish Gores. This is an insane card, by the way. Like, this is not a fair card. The decks that can play this card have a significant advantage over the decks that can't. This is a really broken card. Like, I mean, it's really broken. There's Torrential Tribute. Like, this is fine, but assuming that's a Solemn Judgment in the back row, are we solemning this? You guys are asking me crazy questions. When has top 8 ever been double elimination? That's an insane... It's never been double elimination. Ever. In the history of ever. Why would it be... What? Okay, there's that Solemn. Pablo K, there's no quick draw decks in top 8. Stardust is back for Vengeance. I don't know, man. He paid 4,200 life points to summon a Stardust. Oh, okay, Diva's insane. I was going to say, if he didn't have Diva, he paid 4,200 life points to summon a Stardust, a Malicious, and a Gilman. Like, that's, like, not worth it. Oh, it's your first time in stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's single elimination, yes. Top 8 is always single elimination. Everyone is asking what is in the top 8. Is 1 Neospatian, 1 Deep Sea Diva Hero, 1 Dragon Turbo, 4 Blackwings, and 1 Frogs. Cheers, guys. Man's getting KO'd this turn. No, this isn't lethal. Even on an open board, this isn't lethal, question mark? No, it is lethal on an open board. Huh. Priority. No. Okay, let's see the back row then. What is the back row? It's a bottomless. Okay, Stardust will negate this, but it means you're not dying this turn. Okay, interesting. Soren says no fairies in top 8. There are very few fairies that entered the entire tournament. I think there was only a few players who entered with fairies. I need to double check that, though. Let me double check that real quick. Well, I'm pretty sure there's only a few people who entered with the fairies. Okay. Hold up. Hold, everybody. What sort of situation do we have going on? Might be. Oh, he's got Miracle too. Wow. Well, that is going to be game. I'm pretty sure. Right? What are we thinking about here? I think this game is over. That's crazy. I can't believe Chai T pulled this one back. That's crazy. He literally did just have everything. He had double Miracle, Return Solemn, and everything. Wow. Crazy stuff. And the Diva as well for the normal summon. That was nuts. I honestly thought that Barcode was crushing it, but he had no way to get these 6 cards out of his hand. He was just kind of stuck with a bunch of inactive cards. So, good shit to Chai T, and congrats to Barcode for making top 8 with such a unique deck. Really cool stuff. If you guys are liking the gameplay that you're seeing, oh my god, segue. if you guys like RBET, really big Edison tournament, you guys have been liking the footage. I recently threw an RBET in Fullerton in person, a paper tournament, and I'm throwing 2 more in Moreno Valley on August 19th and Orlando on October 7th. And I'm really happy to announce that signups for both of those are now open. And you can find them. These are the flyers for both events. So we got the flyer for Moreno Valley happening on August 19th. The barcode will take you to the signups. I'm hosting it with Collectible Exchange as well as SoCal Retro Yu-Gi-Oh! Or SoCal Retro Yugs and Totagon Plays. And then RBET Orlando. And if you want to find these links, you can scan the barcode or you can find the links in the description below. There's links for signups for these tournaments. And you can also find the links for this in the events tab in my really big Yu-Gi-Oh! Discord. So if you guys want to join that Discord and you guys want to play in some IRL events, the prizes for these events are insane. They're both going to be massive, over 200 players, in-person events. Both of these have a Shonen Jump Dark End prize card for first place, as well as a bunch of other insane prizing, which you can find on the sign-up links as well. And if you guys have any questions or confusions about signing up for these IRL tournaments, I just wanted to make sure that you guys saw these and got a chance to check it out. I mean, Nat sold out very quickly. There's a chance that these will sell out too. So, sign up when you get the chance. The first RBET IRL that I threw sold out in about 3 days. So if you guys want to come play in one of these, they probably won't sell out as quickly because they're a bit bigger, but there's a good chance they might. So it looks like Ghost Rider won his match, and we're going to be covering Ghost Rider in top 4. So let me cut to this real quick. Top 4. Ghost Rider versus, I don't know who Ghost Rider's playing against. Hold up. I gotta check the bracket. Okay, hold. Who is Ghost Rider playing? Fuck. I gotta pull up the bracket. Give me a second, guys. I'm underprepared. I had so many things I had to do last night. Oh my gosh. Okay. And we've got the brackets. And we've got Ghost Rider versus a True Hero. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Okay. Let's see if they're playing already. They're not. Perfect. So we're going to catch that game from the start. Ghost Rider versus a True Hero. Exciting stuff. Really hyped top 4 match. Looks like a True Hero won his match versus Diego, which would have been Black Wings versus Frogs. So Frogs is now out of the tournament. Man, this is really hype, actually. This whole weekend's been really hype. Okay, Ghost Rider. Are they playing? Where are they at? What's going on? They're not. Either that or DB is bugged and I can't see it. Dude, DB has been driving me insane. Yesterday it gave me an aneurysm. Legit. Where are they? Is he online? Does he need a second? Am I missing something? He's a ghost. He's ghosting me. Hold up. Where are they? They're not hosting. Neither of them are hosting and neither of them are playing. So what the fuck is going on? Bruh. Okay, maybe one of them needs a bathroom break. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the IRL RBETs, let me know. I'll be tweeting out these flyers later today as well after the top 8 is over. So you guys can have an additional chance to check them out. And like I said, I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, the links are also in the events tab of the really big Yu-Gi-Oh! Discord. So you can check those out and sign up. I'm really excited for the IRL RBETs. They're going to be really sick. I'm going to be doing more videos on them in the future. Now they're both hosting. That's excellent. Okay. Exciting. Hype. Who you guys got? Who you got? Who you got? Let's see. Let's see the poll. And if you're just joining in, also like the stream while you're voting in the poll. Okay, looks like Ghost Rider won the rock, paper, scissors. Which is okay, but not great, because it means he's getting hit. You know? I guess it's the same. Yeah, no, he definitely wants to go first. But he is going to get punched in the face. I mean, a true hero is playing Black Wings this weekend, which means very little to me. He betrayed us. Thought he would play Diva Hero. Alright, there's Allure of Darkness. It's going to draw 2. Ironically, the Blackwing deck is drawing more than the Dragon Turbo deck on turn 1. That's funny. And he's got a Whirlwind start, so you really can't complain with this. Yeah, Whirlwind sure is like about as good as it gets. Volcanic says that's because Hero actually wanted to win. Sure. He's going to attack into Whitestone. Whitestone effect is going to activate and search Blue Eyes White Dragon. He's got to get through Ghost Rider, though, and Ghost Rider was undefeated in Swiss. Like, Ghost Rider is currently undefucking-feated, man. So, this is not an easy matchup, I would say. You guys are saying True Hero the GOAT? I don't know, man. He's got to be Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's kind of the GOAT. I'm not going to lie. Ghost Rider's kind of the GOAT. This is going to be a tough one for him. I'm saying it like it is. We know what the two back row are. We know what's happening here. A true hero, what he should do is he should make like Android or Catastrophe or something. Unless he's representing Icarus, I guess, but Mike says, who's the frog player? Diego, but he's already out. A true hero beat him. All right. Well, it's a pretty close poll. A lot of people like both these players. I think it's pretty up in the air. This matchup is pretty volatile. It can swing one of two ways. Michael Gray says, Ghost Rider is a legend in every format he plays. He's very good. He's very, very good. That's all I'll say. How did GBO do? Is that a D's Nuts joke? Okay, double reckless. So we knew what the back row were. He's got 9 cards in hand. Can he do things? And the answer is probably. Probably yeah. Probably yeah, he can do things. Because you give a Dragon Turbo deck 9 cards, seeing a 10th now off this upstart, it can probably do something, you know? There's a chance it does something. But is that something going to be enough to win the game through whatever we're seeing here, which is Kalut plus back row? The Walrus King decklist in tournaments don't get made public until after the tournament. So the tournament is still going on right now. You'll be able to see the top 8 deck lists on this channel tomorrow, though, where they are always published after the tournament is over. Jordan Mai says, you feel like it's tough for Dragons to make 2 pushes? I don't. I don't. Interesting Vortex Trooper activation. Okay. And that's going to turn on his hand a little bit here. I think Ghost Rider is popping off, as the kids say. Yeah, no problem, Walrus King. Thanks for your subscription. I hope you enjoy the content. You're one of the last remaining people pushing me to 10,000, which is hype as fuck. We're almost there, folks. We're almost at 10K. Can we get to 10K today? I don't know, but the best way to help out if you're already subscribed is by liking the stream. Of course, of course. Very exciting stuff. Very, very exciting stuff. Very hype. Okay. Now what? Kaloot gang. Okay. He's going for a Vortex Trooper Crash, and he's running into a Kaloot for a lot of damage. Crooked says all the people that are in this top 8 are E3 subscribers. I don't know that for sure. Raindance says you deserve far more than 10k. Ideally. Ideally one day, maybe. What is this, game 1 deck dev? What a cheeser, dude. That's a cheeser moment. Ah, big villain vibes from a true hero. He's been on the main deck dev in Diva Hero too. Yeah. I can see it. That's probably going to win him game 1. AXX's value is only 800. Gains 1400 attack until the end of this turn. You played your first RBET and made top 32? That's awesome, Faded Face. Congratulations. Jordan Mai says he held deck dev this whole time. I am really, 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 really surprised that... Oh, Trooper's going to activate too. If this card is destroyed, draw 1 card. It activates even if it's destroyed in hand. A true hero is reading. We got a reader, folks. I'm really surprised he didn't make Catastor, because he was basically relying on not getting swept. I think that's almost a choke on a true hero's part, not making Catastor there. Like, yeah, sure, you keep up Icarus for sure, but like, you need the deck dev to be live, right? So he had to get insanely lucky and hope that Ghost Rider would crash into his monster before activating a Heavy Storm. That's really, 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 really lucky for him. And on top of that, like, he could still lose this. Yeah, Stone also triggers mandatory effect, yeah. Yep. Both are, yeah, triggering here. Jordan says he could have also used the Clute on Shura, though. No, I'm saying he should have made Catastor. Because that way the deck dev would have guaranteed been live. Because there's a chance that Ghost Rider just doesn't attack till he clears the back row. And then the DDV doesn't do anything. Yeah. I think interesting choice on a true hero's part. I want to say wrong decision. I want to say that was a mistake. But never punished. Why do your comments keep getting deleted? What do you mean? Have they been getting deleted? They're showing up on my screen. Unless you're saying like slurs or something. Okay, Super Rejuvenation. That's one hell of a way to stabilize. Second Super Rejuvenation. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Did Rika win EU? Can someone confirm that? That's pretty cool if it did. You got locked out of your own apartment, Vin? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, here comes Magical Stone. Pitching 2 more dragons. This is actually 3 dragons because he's discarded Blue Eyes this turn. Yeah, off of trade-in. Yep. So, not the most accurate And here's a third Super Rejuvenation. So he's going to draw 9 cards, but a lot of them are going to be hit by this deck dev. And setting that back row does give him an Icarus target. That being said, he's at 5,000, and a True Hero doesn't currently have a way to deal that kind of damage. So, we draw in cards. Cash player threw the game very hard, then Rico won in time. Love to hear it. No, he activated 3. He activated 3. He activated it twice, then he Magical Stone for the 3rd. How is a True Hero missing this? This is the game that is happening in front of his face. Are we... What? Early morning for a True Hero? Late night for a True Hero? What's going on? What do you mean 1 sec? Bro, what do you mean? Okay. Okay. I guess he's checking the logs. He's like, wait a second. I don't believe you. He's been gaslit. He's been gaslit. So he's going to reveal every draw because of deck dev. Okay, so let's reveal every deck dev. You said this is why you put counters on Super Rejuvenation. You shouldn't do that. Wow. It hit 1 card. He drew 9 and it hit 1 card. Oh, 2 cards. The debris as well. That's pretty crazy. Huh. Well, if Ghost Rider has all spells and he didn't find the last Super Rejuvenation, I think he loses. Because he's Reckless locked. Depends on the spells, though. That's insane. He drew a top third of his deck and he didn't see Red Med. What did he mean by this? This is game, though. Because this grabs Kalut or Bora, and that's game. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Last name Williams. It says, why doesn't every deck play Reckless? Well, you saw him resolve 2 and lose. So, does that answer your question? Yeah, some interesting plays there that game. Not making Catastor to make the deck dev live. You know, not paying attention to his opponent's turn with the rejuvenations. But ends up not mattering so much. Reckless Greed is pretty bad when you draw only 1. Like, it's a hard -1 when you draw only 1. And then when you draw 2, it's equal. And then you have to draw all 3 for it to be really good, or you have to have an insane amount of draw power for the card to be really good. Plus, like, an OTK, which, like, not many decks have that. It's, like, only good in maybe Black Wings and Dragons, and a few other decks, like Gemini. Like, big combo decks. Where you need, like, a critical mass of cards to go off. Team BVR says 3 Reckless, 3 Upstarts. So the Upstarts make it harder for your combo to win. Fabian says, a True Hero is no longer a True Hero anymore. I think main deck DDV is pre. I'm declaring pre on this match. Is there a 3rd place match? No. No, there won't be. A True Hero opened the nuts. He had, what was it? Whirlwind Shura, activate Shura into deck dev. Game 1. How many deck dev in main? You guys are asking questions about his list. The tournament is still happening, bro. We can't tell you his list until the tournament is over. You're like the 8th person to ask for lists in the last 5 minutes. Team BR says side in Necro Valley and Royal Tribute versus Dragons. So Necro Valley actually doesn't do anything versus Dragons in this format because Red Med doesn't target And Necro Valley in Edison format only stops cards that target cards in the graveyard. So you can still special summon Red Eyes from your hand and special summon a monster from your grave using Red Eyes even under Necro Valley. Fun fact. So, yeah, Necro Valley doesn't do it. Here's a turn 1 Future Fusion, so that's just going to be a raw draw 3 Blue Eyes and get the Drago in the grave as well as the Prime Material. Jordan Mai says, what decks are in top 4? I think it's Diva Hero, Black Wings, Dragon Turbo, and I think another Black Wings. Troy says, feels like such a good matchup for Black Wings. No. It's like an even matchup. Every match is like about even with Dragon Turbo. Because they either combo or they don't, right? 50-50. But if you have pre-boarded shit like deck dev, yeah, you have a slightly easier time. I'm surprised the True Hero is so sold on deck dev game 1 because it's like pretty bad in some matchups. Like particularly Hero Beat, it's really bad versus that deck. And that deck is really popular. And it's like only okay versus the Mirror. So I'm pretty shocked to see it in his deck game 1. It's like not the best card game 1 in some matchups, some of the more popular matchups. But it worked out for him. I mean, he's in top 4. He's able to activate it because his opponent swings a Vortex Trooper into a value. Dude, imagine he just like didn't do that. The logic might be have a losing matchup to Hero Beat anyways and just try to win game 2 and game 3. Yeah, Black Wings doesn't do great into Hero Beat game 1. So there's another Whirlwind start from a True Hero. You got to be happy about that. That's like best possibles for you. Whirlwind going to get you a search. Going to grab Gale. Interdasting. Troy says if I could open Whirlwind every game, you'd be playing Black Wings too. Yeah. And if I could open Future Fusion every game, I would be playing a different deck other than Dragon Turbo. Kappa. He's going to make Starbucks Dragon. That's weird. That's a decree. All right. We're probably not... I don't know. He just searched 3 Blue Eyes and functionally passed. Someone said Colossal might be better. There's a Drago in the grave, so no, Colossal isn't better here. No. New Drago in the grave. Stardust is better because if they have Heavy Storm, then you need to protect your back row. There's Debris Dragon. That can bring back the White Stone. This is a pretty good turn for Ghost Rider. I can't lie. This is pretty good. It's not insane, but Gale being gone means there's no Black Rose coming, so it's probably fine. There's like a red med. This could be game too. This could just be game. Straight up. If he has double red med, it's game. If he has single red med, it's not game. Oh no, wait. Single red med. Oh, instant fusion, definitely might make this different. Single red med wins, I think now. I think single red med wins because you could have made Trident, I think. And Trident would have won. Okay, it looks like he doesn't have red med at all, which is interesting. So he's just going to take the Stardust, and then he's going to attack with Debris Dragon directly. Next turn, he gets the 5-headed dragon. I mean, this isn't bad because you're not getting Black Rose because you stole the Stardust. So it's not too bad. That being said, all the Black Rose setups involve Blizzard, bring back Gale, so you can just have the Stardust run it over main phase 2 Black Rose. Shura isn't gonna do it, I don't think. How are the Neospatians doing? They lost in top 8. So Shura, Search, Kalute. Gale being in the grave. He needs like Dark Eruption to bring back the Gale to have a way to clear the whole board. Yeah, the DV Hero deck just had the nuts versus the Neospatian guy. I think he had like triple Miracle game 1 and then like double Miracle Return Solemn fucking Mind Control or some shit game 2. It was pretty crazy. That being said, that deck is only the nuts. It's like either you have the nuts or you break with DV Hero, and he just didn't break, so there you go. Jordan, if you want to watch the Neospatians match, you can rewind the clock. The VOD will be up on my channel in the live streaming tab, as was the VOD from yesterday. So if you missed any Neospatian action or any of the decks you wanted to see from yesterday, you can definitely go back and watch it. Looks like he's just going to pop that guy. Going to go grab probably a Vayu. And then maybe make a Mistworm. I'm not sure what he does. He could have grabbed a Bora to make something. Because, like, as it stands, like, 5-headed Dragon's, like, coming next turn. So he needs to have Bora to, like, do something. He needs to go, like, Bora, bounce, Starbucks. Like, go Bora, Mistworm, bounce, Starbucks, Royal Decree, and Future Fusion. There's the Kalute. Make Catastor or Android. But you know who's coming. You know who's coming. The father. Yep. Defense position Android. Sad day if this is the vibes. Fissure. That's not a bad one here. Fissure clears Goyo Guardian. Fissure's sided in Black Wings to deal with Consecrated Light. That's why they play Fissure instead of Smashing Ground. And it's probably better than some of the cards he has in his main deck versus this deck. So that's why he sided it in. It's just like a slight upgrade. There are some cards that he probably felt did nothing, like Heavy Storm or Space Typhoon. And so he sided it in. There's the 5-headed boy. So one thing that's cool is if you take his attack stat, 5,000, and you add it to his defense stat, 10,000. That's how many subs we're going to have in 5 minutes when everyone in this chat subscribes right now. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Are we at 10K yet? Hold up, everybody. Are we at 10K yet? I got to check. I'm checking. While he's thinking for 5 ever, trying to figure out what to do with this 5-headed dragon. Oh, my gosh. We are so close. We're so close. We're literally fucking less than 20 subs away. Oh my gosh, folks. We're almost at 10K. Blackwing beat Diva Hero. Okay, that sounds about right. He discarded Blizzy and Gores. Having Gores in versus this deck is kind of funny, but I guess it can randomly do something. Pot of Avarice. It's looking Jover. I think we're going to game 3 here. I think we're going to game 3. He got a Doduo and a Dodrio. Fun fact, I really like Dodrio. It's not a fact, it's just my opinion. I really like that Pokemon. I always thought the design was really cool. Hell yeah. So while he's piecing together Lethal here, I just want to do another plug for you guys. The IRL RBET Moreno Valley and IRL RBET Orlando signups are now open. You can either scan these barcodes or these QR codes and you can get links to the signups for them, or you can find the links to the signups in my Discord server in the events tab, and I will be tweeting it out later as well, or you can find links to the signups to those tournaments in the description below. Both those tournaments have Shonen Jump prize card Dark Ends for first place. So they are very, very, very highly prized. Like they're highly prized. Silent Panda says you're attending both. I'm hosting both. So yes, I will be at both, of course. I will be at both, streaming both of them live, and it will be sick. It will be a lot of fun. So they both have over 200 player capacity, but there is a good chance that those events will sell out. So if you want to get signed up, earlier is better. We saw recently with the Nats Edison side event, filled up 256 pretty quickly. It was in like a couple of weeks. So if you guys want to play in a really big paper Edison tournament, those are the ones to do. So here's Darkfire Dragon. He's going to get banished for Red Med. I've always loved this card's art. It just looks so sick to me. It's like one of my favorite artworks on a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's very raw. It's like it reminds me of the early Yu-Gi-Oh. Like when Yu-Gi-Oh was Yu-Gi-Oh to me. Once Yu-Gi-Oh starts getting into this art style, like it's not as bad, but it doesn't have that raw feeling like it had in the first what is. You're going to take all your cousins? Hell yeah, Team BVIR. This is going to bring out the Drago. That's going to prevent any sort of comeback action, like any sort of Blizzy, any sort of Vayu. And then on top of that, this is also just game through Battle Fader and through Trag. How did I get 2 Shonen Jump Championship Dark End? So the people I'm partnering with, for Moreno Valley, I'm partnering with Collectible Exchange. They contributed the Dark End. And then for Versus, we're both contributing to the cost of the Dark End for these tournaments. So how did we get them? We bought them. That's your question that you want. Yeah. And we're giving them away to you guys for first place of the those tournaments. And then on top of that, the other prizes are fucking crazy. For Moreno Valley, second place gets a PlayStation 5. Third and fourth get Nintendo Switches. Like the prizes are fucking crazy. And then for Orlando, I think top 8 gets Lad Mats. They get fucking sealed 25th edition stuff. It's fucking cool. We've got some really cool prizes. OTS Time Wizard 2010 April, etc., etc. You know the vibes. Those are gonna be probably the 2 sickest events this year. Next to Nats, of course. For me at least, I'm really excited for both. So yeah, that was an execution of kind of exactly what Ghost Rider's deck wants to do: activate Future Fusion, then just have Decree and have card advantage forever. Even though a True Hero had a really strong start with Sirocco Whirlwind, he didn't really navigate to a position that made it difficult for Ghost Rider to do anything. He didn't set up an Armor Master, he didn't set up a Colossal Fighter, he didn't have like Kalut backing his shit up for very long. He didn't make a Mistworm on that one turn in order to bounce all his cards to not lose to the 5-headed dragon immediately. So, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do in this matchup if you're familiar with it that make it's like extra layers of difficult for the dragon deck to get through it. And even though they can technically get through it, if you give them enough layers, eventually one of them is going to stop them. So, a True Hero might be adjusting his game plan a little bit for this game. Plus, he's going first. Did we hit 10K? Did we hit 10K? Are we at 10K? Is that factual? Hold up. No. We're really close. Oh my gosh, we're so close to 10K. So hype. There's a turn 1 Dyna, and whoever was asking how to out a Dyna earlier on, I guess we're going to find out this game. How does he out Dyna? Upstart Goblin, okay. That's crazy. Dyna no back row means he's got a handful of monsters, but he's not going to be able to unload them with his own Dyna in play. Volcanic Akuma says Drago. That's one of the ways you can out a Dyna. That's one of the ways. It's a little bit difficult for the Dragon deck to play through Dyna, but there's no back row, so... What is he thinking about? Which draw spell to activate? Like, shit. Corrupted Mind says Wyvern. The Dragon Turbo deck doesn't usually play Wyvern. Sometimes it plays one post board, but he usually doesn't play it, and he usually doesn't side it in this matchup. Yeah, there's no shot he's playing Wyvern. Okay, we've got Set Monster Pass. A Set Monster Pass does expose you a little bit to, like, Dude Kalut, but at least you're forcing Dude Kalut. you know? And a true hero is equally locked under his own Dyna. Like, he can't just, like, slam his whole hand in play if it's a handful of monsters. That's a Vayu. Vayu's going to attack first. Whitestone's going to search Blue Eyes. That might be the trade-in target that Ghost Rider needed. And just to pass. Ghost Rider's going to need a lot of stuff to get going here, but he's not under the most pressure. Volcanic Akuma says he could tribute for Sirocco. He could do that. If he has a Sirocco, yeah. He could do that. That is one way to out your own Dyna with a handful of monsters. It does set you back the Dyna, though. And then you could be attacking into Trag Gores. Like I'm saying, like he can't commit and keep his Dyna around. Like it's you have to out your own Dyna to do it. Which, to be fair, like, alright. Maybe like Sirocco, Double Bora, Kalut is like a 5 monster hand he could have that plays through Trag Gores and wins the game. Why is Dyna rock? Because he's rocks. He's a fossil. And that's how you do it. Well. Ladies and gents, that was a swift lightning vortex. Someone said GG's. Not quite. I mean, Ghost Rider could have waited another turn. Before going for that vortex. And also, Ghost Rider isn't doing anything, you know? Like, he's not activating cards. Okay, there's Magical Stone pitching Card Trooper Blue Eyes. I guess we're grabbing Trade-In. His hand is pretty bad here. Vortex going hard. Won him the game in the last round too. It's possible, yeah. So thus far he's discarded 1, 2, 3 dragons this turn. So Super Rejuvenation is going to be for 3. No. Is it 4? Did he trade in this turn or last turn? I don't remember. It's either 3 or 4. I don't remember if he did the trade in twice this turn or if he did the trade in one time last turn. Or Joey says needs a Super Rejuvenation. Yeah, that was a pretty desperate attempt to hit a Super Rejuvenation. Trade-in was the second trade-in. Was the second trade-in this turn, though? The first one before the Vortex. Okay, here's Debris. Debris can bring back Card Trooper if he wants to make a 7-star. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go for the Card Trooper. And there's Red Eyes. Okay. No, this is big. This is really big. This is really big. Now, he does need to be careful of Gores. He could go for Drago to play around Gores a little bit. But keeping the Drago around would require him to have another dragon in hand. Which he might have, you know. So this is big damage. This is 5,100. And then on top of that, like, the Card Trooper will give him an extra draw if it dies. And all of these cards sticking around are a problem, and he did find the Rejuvenation. That's crazy. This is a really good turn for Ghost Rider. This is a really, really good turn for Ghost Rider. Yeah, it is 3. It was Trade-in, Vortex, and Magical Stone. I'm shocked a true hero is not paying attention to this. Yeah. But, hey, maybe he's tired, you know? Different time zones. Yeah. So it's Vortex, discarded 1, Magical Stone, discard 1, trade in, discard 1. And then the first trade in must have been on the previous turn. So it's 3. I thought for a second the first trade in might have also been on this turn, but I wasn't paying super close attention. It might have been 4. Might have actually been 4. Yeah, I think it was actually 4. Yeah, he's checking to see if he used trade in twice, because I think he might have used trade in twice this turn, if I remember correctly. So it might actually be for 4, which, you guys, this is a big deal. Like, however many cards he draws here, because that could be the card that he needs to reveal for Drago. That could be an extra card for his Trag if he finds it. Volcanic Akuma says he needs Sirocco right now. Oh, he did. So 4. Yeah, no, it's actually 4 draws this turn. Okay, yeah, no, I wasn't wrong. He did use the trade in twice this turn. So yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, and a True Hero is going to verify it as well by checking the log. But Ghost Rider is definitely not the type of player who would cheat, especially on camera. If Ghost Rider tells me something, I'm believing him. It was definitely not 2. It was definitely at least 3, and it was probably 4. I'd have to go back and check it though. Volcanic Akuma says he needs Kalut. So here's the issue, right? If you have Sirocco and you have Kalut, what are you doing with it? Like, there's another Super Rejuvenation. Oh, yeah. Like, are you running over the red med? You'll count this as ruling dispute? No, they didn't call a judge. What are you talking about? This isn't even a ruling thing. Oh my gosh. That's the second Rejuvenation. This is a really insane draw for Ghost Rider in Game 3. He's putting on a clinic with this deck, and he's revealing a dragon, another red med. So, this will be a tough one to out. I mean, it's not impossible. Icarus Attack does a good job. There are a few other cards. Brain Control is decent here. So there are a few cards that like actually do a pretty good job. Even Fissure. Fissure's a little silly because it hits the Card Trooper, but he can attack over the Card Trooper, then Fissure the Drago. Something like that. It's not the worst situation for a True Hero. He does have 6 cards to work with. If there's maybe a way he can get to 3 Darks, clear the Drago, then drop a Dark Armed, that could be interesting too. I just... Okay, Whirlwind, Shura, Search. So that's the start, right? Search, Gale. So you have to have Kalut over the Drago, and then Gale Black Rose. Okay. That's the game plan. Yeah, Kalut over the Drago. Has Heavy Storm been used yet? No, Heavy Storm hasn't been used yet. There's Vayu. Okay. So that's only 2 Darks. The Vayu can attack over the Card Trooper, drawing Ghost Rider a card. Someone said Kalut over Drago, then DDV. Oh, Kalut over Dragon, then DDV. That doesn't do it, because then it doesn't out the Drago that's in play. You need to out both monsters somehow, and then DDV, which is just... I don't see it happening. Yeah, he can special Gale here, and he can try to do some creative shit. But I don't think creative shit is what's going to win you this game, unfortunately. There's the Gale. Gale can have the red med. You can maybe make Armor Master set DDV, potentially does this. He could also go like Black Rose and just nuke. Gabe says armor then Colossal. That does not do it. He has Drago and Grave. That does not do it. He does have to at least go Armor Master. It's just a matter of if he wants to go further. But leaving this red med in play is like a liability. He needs to be able to out this red med, or else he's looking at like some big stuff happening to him next turn. And there's 8 cards in Ghost Rider's hand after the draw step too. So Armor into Dark Ends. You don't need to Dark End pop the Red Eyes. You can just use DDV to pop the Red Eyes if you have it, because Red Eyes is at 1400 because of the Gale have. Team BVR says, you swear if he goes Ancient Fairy, he would get over it? No, he would very easily be able to get over that. He has hella tuners in his graveyard. There's a Fissure. Okay, so he is going to go Colossal plus Fissure. Like I said, Fissure could do some work in helping clear the immediate situation. A true hero at least needs to represent something. He might need to set a back row here. Or he might need to use his value this turn to, like, not die. Okay, he's not going to use his value this turn. I would have probably made this silver win this turn to at least represent Kalut. As it stands, it's Jover. Yeah, you definitely wanted to make silver win there to at least represent Kalut. Like, sure, that's your follow-up, but, you know, like, he can out the Colossal Fighter with just the red med that you know about. So it's not like, it's not super crazy. Pyro says Dupree plus instant wins. So many things win here. So many things win. OJ Wonder says game 3. Yes, this is game 3. A True Hero won game 1 off the back of a main deck Devastation Virus. And then game 2, Ghost Rider had an insane hand with Royal Decree. We are witnessing the full power of Super Rejuvenation this game. Ghost Rider playing this deck, like, he knows this deck very well. It's pretty impressive. He's actually topped, I think, almost every single tournament he's entered with it this year. So I'm gunning for him to do well. I think, like, it's really cool to see a player truly master a deck and then take it to a first place finish. Like, that to me is like, that's the pinnacle of Yu-Gi-Oh! When you see a player who's like, yeah, this guy knows his shit. Like, this guy, like, absolutely knows what he's doing. And he's made a lot of advancements to this strategy, like, on his own, just with, like, different tech cards and stuff. So it's pretty cool to see him succeed. I'm pretty sure he's going to be winning this game. That's why I'm talking about it like this. I've been wrong before. Maybe he just doesn't have a normal summon in his 10 cards. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure he's going to win this game. AXX says 5-headed summon this turn? No, next turn. That's how crazy the last turn was, right? He might not win this game. Shit. If he's hitting that think button, what the fuck? How do you have 10 cards in hand hitting the think button? Oh wait, that's only 9 cards in hand, right? I can't even count. Okay, Cards of Consonance, that's pretty good. Pitching Whitestone, draw 2. Alright. What are we gunning for here? Whitestone, Search the Last, Blue Eyes. Hydro Pump versus Monster Gamer. Well, this is only top 4. I mean, he still has another finals match versus Blackwings if he wants to win this. Because I believe... Who won? I think... I don't want to check the bracket right now. I'm glued to the screen. I'm glued to this game. Instant Fusion being activated. This is going to find Darkfire Dragon. And then that is going to give him access to Red Eyes. At least the first one. If there's a second Red Eyes, then... it's for sure Jover. Jordan says, who do you think is the best Edison player? What is this? Oh, Lightning Vortex. Yep, that'll do it. Yep. And that's going to be Demetch. GG's to both players. A true hero, insanely consistent, topping with multiple different strategies. But Ghost Rider just, it seems like he knows his deck really well, and he drew really insanely in Game 3. I'm not going to lie. He drew really insanely. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool to see his deck get all the way to the finals. Yeah. So yeah, this is a repeat finals. We've seen Dragon Turbo versus Blackwings in the finals before, and a lot of people had questions like, "What do I do versus Dragon Turbo? How do I side versus it?" You guys saw in those games, like, it took him a lot of turns to get set up. Like, it wasn't just all in. Like, there was that one big turn, but even that one big turn, like, it wasn't the most resilient thing. Like, one Icarus attack would have undone it. So, Beat ass is the best Edison player. Beat ass. Kappa. Throwback. Oh man. Okay, so we got finals, which is Ghost Rider. Where the fuck is the text? Finals. Ghost Rider versus. Hold up. I'm getting the intel for you folks. Give me a second. Getting the intel. Ghost Rider versus. Hold everyone. Hold everyone. Duck Tracy, I believe. Versus Duck Tracy. We haven't watched Duck Tracy at all this entire tournament, but they've like somehow snuck into the finals. They've dodged every single feature match. Pretty crazy. Derek Kinetic Soldier. Is that his new name? He's no longer Derek. Duck Tracy, I'm a little bit upset with him because he's not hosting in the classic mode. I don't want to see link zones in my fucking finals match. Alright? I don't want to see it. But it looks like we're going to see link zones in our final match. God damn it. Good luck to both players. Really hype event. Before we get into the finals, I just want to remind you guys. Signups for RBET Moreno Valley and signups for RBET Orlando are now open. And you guys can sign up for them. Both of these tournaments are going to be super hype. Over 200 player capacity. Both of them have a Shonen Jump prize card, Dark End for first place, as well as a bunch of other really insane prizes. You can follow these links or the links in the description of this video, or you can find the links in the events tab of the Really Big Yu-Gi-Oh! Discord, which if you guys are a part of that, you can check that out. And I will be tweeting those out later as well. So, yeah. Hype stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to smash like. And we're on to the finals. Pretty hype shit. Pretty hype shit. We got Dragon Turbo versus Black Wings. Duck Tracy says, out of 11 matches, I've gone first once. That's what you get for not hosting in classic mode. That's all I'll say. That's what you get for not hosting in classic mode. Oh yeah, Jacob is the GOAT. Jacob No Fonseca is the GOAT. When people ask me who I think the best player is, it's like, number one, my ex-girlfriend. Oh, you guys weren't ready for that bit. No, I'm just kidding. Number two, Jacob No Fonseca. Okay. Wait, he just drew past. F. No, Jacob No Fonseca is the best player to ever do it. Nobody knows about Jacob No Fonseca. Someone says if dragons get smashed, you gotta change your email. No, I won't. Because dragons are still the best at. If you want to go first more, put Edison in Watcher's Note. You're in the grand finals of a tournament, you put Edison. That's a Trigodia. That's big. Damn, I lost the die roll. Opens Whirlwind Shura. Yeah, double back row. Like, literally opens the nuts for going second. Disconnects. Well, you guys might see some ISP victory here. And the winner of RBET3 is whatever his ISP isn't. Okay. Tragodia is now in attack position. This monster is strong as shit, by the way. This is stronger than single Kalut. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What are you gonna do, big boy? What are you gonna do? Oh, he's just gonna... Yeah, that's right. Spider-Man. Did anyone watch the new Spider-Man movie? No spoilers. I haven't seen it yet. I have been wanting to see it. I've been so busy. I haven't had a chance to go see the new Spider-Man movie. I might go see it alone tonight, Sag. I might go alone to the theater to watch the new Spider-Man movie. I've been inspired. Every time I see Tragodia, I'm like, Spider-Man. Oh, that's right. I gotta go watch the new Spider-Man movie. Anyone watch that shit? Ah, man. Big Spider Boy. It's so good. Oh, God, I'm excited. I like animation. Why are we setting into Icarus? What is the plan here? Did we want this Icarus to happen? That was not a good play. That was not a good play. That was Ghost Rider chokes in chat. That was Ghost Rider gets to grand finals and then just chokes. Fucking chokes, dude. That was an insane choke setting that reckless. I mean, is it ever getting better? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I don't fucking know. But Tragodia at 3600 cannot be attacked over by Bora plus Kalut. So, yeah, I guess he's got the Blizzy, right? He's got the Blizzy to make Brownic or some shit. I don't fucking know, to out the Tragodia. But, like, even then, like, what are you doing? You're bouncing the Tragodia? He just summons it again, you know? Like, that's it. Like, what is he doing to your Tragodia? He couldn't out it last turn. How's he going to out it this turn? He's going to have to Icarus attack his own cards. And then you can set the reckless. Bruh. Stackshell says Soy Jack Face, new Marvel movie. Okay, Flesh and Blood Market Watch number 17 uploader. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm just kidding. Are you not going to see the new Spider-Man movie? You're not going to go see it? Bro, you're not going to go see the new Spider-Man movie? Your girlfriend comes home, she's like, hey, babe, I want to go see the new Spider-Man movie. You want to take me? And you're like, no. Get out of here. Go back to Reddit, girlfriend. And then she breaks up with you. That's what happens. That's how it goes. Fun hater. What the fuck is this? Why no Armed Wing here? Bro, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Okay. Card destruction. That is an awful hand to discard the card destruction. New Spider-Man was dope. Your wife wanted to go see it, so you did. Based. Based wife haver. When do I leave to Nats? Thursday night. I get in Friday morning at 5 a.m. Pain. Pain, red eye flight. Red eye flight into Nats, true combo. Pain. The Dragon Master. The person is the best deck. Yo, he's kind of putting something together. He's kind of cooking here. Let him cook. Hold up. Let him cook. Wait, hold up. Let him cook. You would watch it? It seems good. Yeah. If your girlfriend says she wants to watch it, I would watch it too. Like shit. Like fucking. If my girlfriend is like, "Yo, I want to go see this movie," and it's like fucking terrible. It's like some fucking like rom-com. I'm like, yeah, babe, sure, whatever. Fucking, yeah, all right, whatever. Yeah, it looks great. I think it's more depressing that I'm going to see it alone. Okay. Compulsory bounce Blizzy. Alright. Interdasting. So he's doing the thing. Dragon Turbo was the coolest deck as a kid. Dragon Turbo didn't exist when... Were you a kid last year? Like, what? This deck in its form did not exist back then. The closest thing we had in 2010 was like Exodia Dragons. That was the closest thing we had back then. People hadn't really figured out the past turn OTK stuff until I think Hydro Pump actually was the first person to really put it together in like 2020 or 2021. I don't really remember. It was more Exodia Dragons. Yeah, Exodia Dragons. Yeah, that existed. Yeah. The implication is you need to be a child to enjoy dragons. It's me. I'm the child. 30-year-old man-child enjoys playing dragon deck. Year of the Dragon. Hey, Stackswell. Do you like dragon? Yeah? Do you like dragon, Stackswell? Stackswell, this is a question for you specifically. Do you like dragon? Hmm? 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 Dragon D's nuts. Ah, I got him. Got him. I fucking got him. I got you. I got you. I got him. I got him. Fucking, I got him. Ooh, who's that girl that summons dragon in Flesh and Blood? What's his name? What's her name? What's the girl? It's the only deck I've ever played in Flesh and Blood. It's the dragon girl. Dromai. There it is. Tip of my tongue. Those dragons look sick. That deck is sick. Ghost Rider kind of just doing his thing, you know? Kind of just vibing. Kind of just drawing cards and hanging out, you know? He's also kind of losing this game. Never mind. Game's over. It's Jover, folks. Do I like Flesh and Blood? Yes. I think the game is cool. I talked about it yesterday on stream. I think the biggest issue with Flesh and Blood is the lack of customizability in deck lists. You're kind of like pigeonholed into what you have to play because of your champion and their specialty cards. I think the different like the variations in deck lists on in Flesh and Blood they're very minor. You won't ever get a deck like Quick Draw Dandy Warrior in Flesh and Blood. Like, that just won't ever exist. Which is, for me, as someone who primarily loves building decks more than anything else, that's the biggest downside of the game, is there's a lack of creativity in the deck building. But as far as gameplay goes, it's actually really fun. I think it's a good game. Like, it's very balanced, it's very healthy gameplay, it's very skill rewarding. It's a good game. Swagger says, what wins, big dragons or a single Spirit Reaper? Well, big dragons. Spoiler alert. We've seen him face off against some Spirit Reapers already. Fab has strict archetypes. Yeah. It's a little too strict for my liking. Like, it didn't capture me. And then on top of that, like, in terms of like design choice, there's very little design difference between the archetypes. That's a guy. That's another guy. That's another dude. Well, what are we doing now? Bombo Lariat says, people that are bad at Magic just play Flesh and Blood to brag about their results. That's kind of funny. What game is this? This is game 1, I believe. Yeah. That's kind of funny, but at the same time, like, even the best players in Magic are winning like 60% of their games because of mana. So, being good at Magic only takes you to like the top 40th percentile anyway. That's an insane amount of damage, by the way. Brain Control, off the table. Royal Oppression, off the table. Blizzy, shut off by Drago. This is going to be difficult to come back from. Can't use the Vayu. He has 4 darks. Can't Brain Control to deal with the Drago. Unbelievable that he won that game. Unbelievable. Card destruction is insane. I can't believe Ghost Rider won that game. Holy shit. That was a steal. Someone stop the steal. Stop the count, okay? Stop the count. That was crazy. He kind of popped the fuck off. I'm not going to lie. He said, handful of 5 spells, card destruction. Cole Madden says he drew into Future Fusion. Future Fusion didn't do anything. It just searched a couple blue eyes. He could have just the thing that did stuff was the red meds and the draw spells. That's what did all the heavy lifting. The Future Fusion was when he was already at like 0 cards in deck. Future Fusion only got him to Drago. Like, that was the only thing it did. It was like a glorified Foolish Burial. The child in you is loving the blue eyes. Why is there... Never mind. Not gonna say it. The stream about to get real sus. Law and order. Justice. Justice being served. In the hands of Ghost Rider. I wouldn't be surprised if Ghost Rider is actually Nicolas Cage. I'm gonna believe that he is. Before we get into Game 2, quick reminder, RBET Moreno Valley, August 19th, and RBET Orlando, October 7th. Signups are now open. Signups are now open. Signups are now open. Signups are now open. You can find links to that in the description below or in the Discord server in the events tab, and I will be tweeting them out later. And here's a Turn 1 Trap Dust Shoot. That is a Trap Dust Shoot, ladies and gentlemen. What did he take? I missed. Oh, Drago. Is Dust Shoot a good card? I don't know. Didn't you win RBET without it? Didn't you beat this exact matchup without Dust Shoot in your deck, Gabe? In the finals of an RBET? Okay, Upstart Goblin. Drawing a card. Okay. That's a little bit of Dust Shoot insulation. Trade-in. Okay. It's Jover. It's Jover. He hit the trade-in target. It's Jover. He took Red Med? Did he not take Drago? Oh, I thought I saw Drago. He took Red Med. Oh, okay, what else? I can't read or see, so that's where I'm at. Magical Stone? Okay, Pitch White Stone and what? Oh my gosh. That's nasty. What a nasty... Dude, this card is nasty. Why is this card legal? It only enables unfair shit. I love this card, by the way. Magical Stone. It's one of the coolest looking cards. It's the Forbidden Rock Candy. I love it. Tom on the round says, what deck should we have in top 8? 1 Dragon Turbo, 1 Neospatians, 4 Blackwings, 1 Diva Hero, 1 Frogs. And this is the finals, which is Dragon Glarbo versus Blackwings. Volcanic says he left Excavation for Game 2. Yeah, he said, fuck it, you don't have Crow. He actually just said, fuck it, you don't have Crow. Yeah, Neospatians, the deck was pretty cool, but we also saw him lose with 8 cards in hand in the top 8, so pretty cool might be with an asterisk. The Neospatian deck is cool. I'm excited to cover the top 8 deck lists on the channel tomorrow. You guys are going to get that coverage ASAP. It might even be up tonight, folks. It might even be up tonight. But it'll only be up tonight if we hit 10K subscribers. Are we there yet? Did we hit 10K subscribers? I gotta check. Hold up. Oh, we are so fucking close. We're so unbelievably close. We're at the same number. 16 subscribers away. And I'll get the top 8 deck list up tonight. I can promise at least that much. Is this finals grant? So this tournament was Swiss. So top 8 is not grands, winners and grands. It's just a single elim top 8. Special Gale. Okay. Tom on the Run says 4 Blackwing and top 8 is sickening. Please make the anti-Blackwing update vid, Keegan. Yeah, sure, I can do that this week. That's not a bad idea. I've made a lot of anti-Blackwing decks. I honestly think the Blackwing deck is pretty bad. For a quote-unquote most represented best deck. Because you just trap hole the deck and then they lose. Like, the deck is like 22 normal summons. And a Dark Armed. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. So it's like the best fair deck. It has some unfair shit with like deck dev specifically. But outside of deck dev, the deck is like, it's pretty fair. Whoa. I was not expecting this. He did name the wrong card, but I'm sure they'll let it slide. Because Metal Dragon is actually... It's a different card. For those of you who don't know, there is a card called Metal Dragon. But I'm sure the players are understanding of this. I'm sure they're chill with it. I'm sure he gets it, you know? Stardust plus Prohibition here is like, it's not bad. What is it? Is this game 1 Prohibition or is this game 2 Pro? Oh, it's game 1. Or game 2. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sam Scott says, I don't know if I would call Black Whirlwind a fair card in Edison. It's a -1 into Bottomless Trap Hole. Think about it that way, and then you'll understand. All he had to say was red med. I mean, those are... I think there's a rule where, like, as long as both players understand what card is being referenced, that's what matters. That takes precedent over, like, literally naming a different card. People are saying this is a throw to call Metal Dragon. I think they both know he means Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. He just doesn't want to say it. You know? Cold Mountain says he will win anyway. Too much advantage? Maybe. He can't really do anything without Heavy Storm, and Stardust is stopping that, so. Says, just to clarify, I mean, Red Eyes Darkness Metal. I think they both look. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. It sounds like Duck Tracy's listening to the stream. Pay attention to your game. Motherfucker, close the stream. You can even describe stat lines. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's totally chill. Accidental zoom. Oh, fuck. If that was on your bingo card, you just won. There's compulsory, and this is going to be game 2. Wow. Unless Tragodia? No, okay. Going to game 3. That was a decent compulsory. Compulsory is a good card, folks. That's the card that's good against Blackwings. You watch him Future Fusion out Metal Dragon? That'd be hilarious. Instant Fusion. Can you summon him off Instant Fusion? No, you can't. He's 6 stars. Damn. Someone said Compulse underrated. Yeah, no, Compulsory is underrated. He had a really good hand that game for dealing with Dragon Turbo. Not only did he go first, but he had Dust Shoot and Prohibition. Or was Dust Shoot the first game? I don't even fucking remember, man. That might have been the first game. I don't remember. I think it was the second game, though. Someone correct me. RZL says Compulse feels like Book of Moon a good chunk of the time. That time it was better because it just removed the guy. I think Compulsory is really underrated in the format. I think most decks can play one. Joey Corneo, he called Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So because he's playing against the Dragon combo deck that needs Red Med to resolve, that's what he named. And Prohibition is also a nasty one because Ghost Rider's sideboard plan versus Blackwings is Decree, but Prohibition gets around Decree because it's a spell. That's a Vortex Trooper. This is a card that Ghost Rider's been a fan of. It's basically like Magical Mallet that draws a card when it dies. It's also a debris target. It's weirdly an aqua. Someone explained this to me. I don't get it. If this card was a machine, it'd be so fucking insane. Because you could pitch it to Machina Fortress. So you could go like... You could play machines to... On... My sentence didn't make sense, but the idea was there. How cool do you think Vortex Trooper can keep your room on a hot day? Asks Nimnim. Okay, so I actually have experience with this. Last year, no, it was the year before, my air conditioning unit on my house exploded. And it was like on my roof. Thankfully, everything was okay. House didn't catch on fire. It was a very expensive fix, but I was without air conditioning for a few days. And all I had was a box fan. And I live in Las Vegas. And for those of you who don't know, Las Vegas during the summer, it gets like 110 to like 120 degrees in the summer. Roughly. So with only a box fan for like, I had it for like 3-4 days. It cools you off maybe 5 degrees. So if you live in Las Vegas, it's unsafe to rely on just a Vortex Trooper, which is the case here as well. Unsafe to rely on. That's what I would say. Second Son says Fahrenheit virgins. Okay, EU cuck. Get out of here. That's an insane magic stone. Oh yeah, baby. That's an insane magic stone. What rarity magic stone do you think he's playing? Champion Pack Ultra, right? Connor says, blow that fan into some damp towels on a rack and you've got an evaporation cooler much more efficient. Yes. Sort of. But then you realize all of my water is boiling because it's Las Vegas. So you turn on a faucet and it's just boiling water. So you're like cooling yourself. It's like a sauna. It turns your house into a sauna. Which doesn't feel good. It's not great. Oh man. Speed Duel Ultra. Based. If you Lightning Vortex, discarding a Vortex Trooper to destroy a face-up card trooper, you just blew my mind, bro. It's an Aqua. It is an Aqua. That doesn't make any fucking sense. But I think it was like a foresight thing. Like, you can't have this card with the Machinist. It's too good. It's too good, bro. Oh my gosh, he's back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Pacquiao is back. Vortex Troop, gonna draw a card. How many back row does he have? 3 back row. 4 back row. So many back rows. 7 back rows. End phase. Decrees. Is this game 2? This is game 3. He's going to draw for turn because that is apparently not a decree. What is his back row? It's probably a spell. Deal with this as Packy is an FTK. If by first turn kill you mean 6 turn kill. So if F means 6 in whatever language you're speaking. This card is not exactly pressure. But sure. It does stop him from doing things. I'll say that much. What's been the best play today so far? Probably Super Rejuvenation. Activate Super Rejuvenation. No, there was some cool shit. There was in the first match, the Neospatian match, there was some really cool stuff that happened in that match. I won't spoil it if you guys didn't get a chance to watch it, but definitely go back and watch that match if you haven't already. Trade-in pitching Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay. Do you guys like Dragon? He's saying 1 on Rejuvenation. 2 Rejuvenations in the grave. Okay. Okay. Ryan Knight says Kalut to boost Vayu and then game 1 DDV. That was sus. That was sus. That was like borderline almost a throw by not making Catastor. That wasn't, I don't think that was a cool play. I think that was a sus, I messed up, but I'm getting bailed out play. And also, I can never say activate DDV is a cool play. I don't like hand loops at all. I don't like hand interaction. I don't like that stuff. It doesn't make me happy to see. I much prefer when both players have a bunch of cards than when one player just hand loops the other player. Joe Block says he does like Dragon. We got him, folks. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh, shit. Well, you guys who are saying Packy is an FTK, do you want to retract your statements? Anyone want to retract your statements? There wasn't even a compulsory to save it there. Pange. The only cool hand group is based Don Zalug. Okay, facts. Facts. Don Zalug is based. That's true. Don Zalug is the father. He's the only cool hand group. I will agree with that. Donnie Z is the only cool hand rip. Spirit Reaper, cringe. Who else? Who else you got? Who else rips cards from hand? White Magical Hat is base too, okay? He's the OG. I would have went to Kaiba Corp to stop him from making the virus cards. Didn't Pegasus make all the cards? I don't remember. Who the fuck in the... Alright, I need some lore. Any lore nerds in the chat? Oh my god. Oh my god. It was a set card destruction. Disgusting. Phantom of Chaos for Norlaris, based. Okay? Because it's not a one-sided hand loop. It's a double-sided hand loop. It says, fuck it, we ball. It says, show me what you've got. I actually think Phantom Norlaris is based and Giga Chad. RZL says Reaper isn't cringe because of the hand rip. You're right. You're right. Okay, Cards of Consonance. Even more draw boys. Is he gonna deck out? How many dragons has he discarded? 5? Okay, he's not gonna deck out. He's not gonna deck out, but it's close. Joe 624. How did you come up with that username? I'm curious. Like, you were like, yeah, 6 is my favorite number, and I'm 24 years old, and I have mojo, and my name is Joe, and there was a TV show when I was a kid, the Powerpuff Girls. I'm just curious, like, how did it... When you were selecting username, why that? Mazera DeVille, based. That is a based hand loop. Actually true. The spirit guy, hand loop guy. Kalindi, where are you? Kalindi, get in here. Where's hand loop guy? I was up late playing against Kalindi. I had some fun matches with him. Okay. I see you. Going for the baby pop. Activate Red Med. Chain Bottomless. Yeah, priority activate, yeah. Fighting crime to save the world. Nothing will ever go harder than the Powerpuff Girls theme song. That theme song is dummy hard for no reason. I've actually... So, like, I'm, like, a music producer, and I'll, like, play sets and stuff. And I actually played a set where I, like, played, like, a jungle remix of that song, and everyone lost their shit. It was actually pretty fucking hype. Super Rejuvenation. Gonna draw 5 new cards. He'll have to discard one of them, but he's kind of crushing it right now. Oh, man. Virus Cringe. Virus Enjoyers BTFO. Okay, he's got to discard a card. DJ E3. Mix it up, bro. What are you doing today, Nim Nim? Are you streaming later? I'm curious. Are you streaming this evening? This has been a hype top 8. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. You'll be live later? What time? Let the people know. Let me know. Because I don't know. I heard you need to practice some Edison. Little birdie told me. You need to practice some Edison. Okay. Froyo Guardian. Defending his yogurt. Oh, you're doing Prague? Never mind. The man's got a Prague. Oh, Prague 8:30 Eastern. Okay. Oh, Prague was that a typo? I don't know. You need to practice also. I'm 16 subs away from 10K. It viscerally hurts me. Almost as much as seeing the Froyo Guardian and the Prime Material Dragon. You need to practice, Gabe? We can link up sometime this week before we go. We could practice in the fucking airport. We're on the same flight, bro. What? We're staying in the same room. We'll get hella practice. I need to practice too, though. I just built my deck. I have the deck built. I finally built it. My Nats deck. Ghost Rider big thonk moment. Game 3. He's facing down serious damage. He's got to deal with 2 back row. He's got a Vortex Troopy in play. He's got the fucking hand of champions in his hand. Heavy Storm hasn't been used yet. He could Heavy Storm here. If he has it. It could be in the bottom 4 cards of his deck. That's the issue with Dragon Turbo. Sometimes you need that one of, and it's in the bottom 4 cards of your deck. $5DS. Yes, I am bringing Morphtronics. 3 years of uploading Edison content, and I'm bringing Morphtronics. Here's the normal summon. It's going to be a White Stone of Legend. Banish for Red Eye's Darkness Metal. I can't say I was expecting this. I wonder what his back row is. It could be Compulse, it could be Icarus, it could be a Bluff. It could be like Black Whirlwind or whatever. If you can play on the pressurized plane cabin, you can play under the pressure finals. Dude, if he gets Mirror Forced here, it's Jover. Oh my gosh, that clears. Okay, we got a game. We got a game, ladies and gents. We got a game. Now, it's not just Jover, per se. Deal with this as what's the back row? I'm assuming blanks, obviously. Pyro says, isn't that an illegal play? Isn't what an illegal play? Switch Vortex Trooper to defense? Like what? Wait, what? 10FD says Icarus attack. Yes. That's another thing it could be. RZL says Heavy Storm has to be in the last 4 cards. Either that or he's slow rolling it. Because he knows the back rows are blanks. So here comes Shura. This stabilizes if it is Icarus. AXX200 says Starlight Road probs. Maybe. Young Trooper going to draw a card. Shura going to special summon a monster. Has Gale been used? No. Okay. We going Armor Master? What are we doing here? What is this? We are going Armor Master. Interesting. He says, fuck it. You don't have an out. My brother in Christ. There's a White Stone in the grave. I guess 2 instant fusions are gone. Well, this is curious, isn't it? That's a royal decree. Okay, well. He still has Pot of Avarice, does he? Thought he used it already. No, I guess he didn't. There's the Heavy Storm. So it was Road plus Icarus. I'm pretty surprised he didn't chain the Icarus there. That is surprising, to say the least. I would have chained the Icarus and just put him on you can't deal 8,400, but I'm crazy. I'm a madman. Magical Stone. He might have sided out Avarice. It's also a possibility. Pitching whatever, grabbing back Vortex. And then Vortex activating, pitching White Stone. Red Med activating, bringing out Blue Eyes. Should be game. But does he want to play around Gores? I don't think so. I think if your opponent has Road Icarus, you don't want to play around Gores. And he doesn't even need to. He doesn't even need to. Ghost Rider, ladies and gentlemen, is your RBET3 winner. What a fucking crazy player, dude. This guy is awesome. I love watching him play. That was really cool. The way he navigated these games was nice. It was nice. Well done to both players. Congratulations to both of them for winning their invites. But Ghost Rider, dude, it goes to show you can play whatever the fuck you want in this format. Just grind it. And get really good with it. Develop the tech. Work on the matchups. They said Blackwing was supposed to be a hard matchup. They said you were supposed to lose to getting dust shooted in Dyned. I don't think so. I think Ghost Rider navigated everything well. I think he had the plans. He had the outs. He had the stuff he needed to. He's a GOAT in like 20 formats. Facts, dude. Legendary player Ghost Rider. Very happy to see him win this. Congratulations. So before we close things out, I do want to remind you guys that RBET Moreno Valley signups and RBET Orlando signups are now open. You can find links to that in the description below. You can also find links to it in the events tab in my Discord, and I'm going to be tweeting these out later, and you can scan these QR codes to also get links to the events. And then on top of that, I want to shout out our sponsor, Jameson 11 Inc. You can check out his eBay store in the description below. He helped sponsor First Place, and I want to say a big thank you to everyone who tuned in for viewers and for who donated to the prize pool, because you guys are paying the judges for their time. Huge thank you to the judges who helped make this event happen. And Taylor asks, are the IRL events 2 days? No, they're both 1 day. They're both 1 day events. Very, very close to 10K subs too. Help me hit 10K. It would mean a lot. Anyway, thank you guys so much. If you have questions about the events, hit me up on Discord. Hit me up in the Twitter DMs. I'll try and check those a little bit more. I definitely check Discord a little bit more often. But thank you guys again for everything. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Top 8 deck list.